Well, obviously, when you lose a game, there's never going to be a good feeling about the result. But I think my job is to make sure that we're always accurate in our assessment of what went on the pitch. And I've just looked at the match stats: 60% possession for us, 20 attempts at goal, 40% possession then, 15 attempts at goal. It's clear that, you know, in our box they were that little bit more clinical. In their box we were that little bit less clinical. And in the end, clinicality is the difference. It wasn't our possession. We played some good stuff for long periods, certainly in the first half. But in the end, they've been decisive with a couple of their moments, and we all know that, you know, being decisive and being clinical is the difference. It's what separates winners from losers.
Just talk about the first goal, that training ground routine.
Yeah, to be fair, Macca's been playing with that for 3 or 4 weeks now, and the moment hasn't arrived. And we worked on it yesterday, brilliantly executed. A classic training ground routine that Macca's conceived and the boys have executed.
And your two debutants, Shaquille Contest and Toffolo at left back, they did well, acquitted themselves very well.
Yeah, both went down with cramp. Harry was struggling towards the end, and Shaq we took off when he cramped. They've not been playing regular Football League games, and you know that showed, I think, you know, as the 90 minutes wore on. But we knew it was going to be difficult to lose Connor and replace him. I think Shaq showed more than enough in the minutes he was on the pitch to show that he's going to be a more than able replacement. There's goals in that lad. He's got real threat, real pace, and I thought he had an excellent debut. In fact, I thought they both had excellent debuts. In the end, you know, we ran out of steam towards the end. We didn't stay on the front foot and, you know, come again. And I guess when you're making changes to the team and lads are coming in and playing their first action, that can happen. So I'm not going to be too despondent about that. I'm going to look at the overall performance and say, look, clinicality has been the difference.
Did you feel there was one or two decisions didn't go away? I'm thinking about the Angol one when the ball smacked off the crossbar. It was a clear penalty from where I was sitting.
Yeah, I think, you know, you come to away grounds and, you know, you hope that decisions are going to be made by the official and not by the crowd. There were a lot of decisions that, you know, went against us today. We don't look to that situation because it's a factor in football. It happens. You know, I'm always one who looks at, you know, a referee's, you know, history and, you know, how many games they've officiated that get won by the away side, and it always scares me a little bit when I don't see too many being won by the away side. We're not going to moan about decisions. Did we get all the decisions we could have done? For me, there was a clear penalty our way, and you know, on a different day, perhaps that gets given.